Half a world away, tensions continue to rise. As of today, more than 3 million Ukrainians have fled their country because of the war. And every day, innocent Ukrainians are losing their lives. It was enough for Idaho brothers to pick up and go. Brothers, along with other volunteers, are shuttling refugees from places of danger and bringing them to safety. They've been there since Sunday. Katya Stepovic caught up with one of them as he was shuttling a family to safety in Poland.
Since Sunday.
There's two other vans. Here's basically where we spend the majority of our time.
Rob Sturgill has been doing a lot of this.
We're just stopping to get gas. I've actually been on the road for 2 days straight.
Taking families like these.
So that's Natalia. So Natalia, this is her daughter. And the daughter is Ola, that's right. Ola's young daughter is Veronica.
To find safety in Poland with 6 hours to go.
These ladies had to leave because their home was being bombed. They had to flee to safety. Their husbands are left behind. So right now, I think they've got a big worry of what's going on and if they'll see their husbands again.
He says at the Polish borders, there are checkpoints where soldiers make sure no men are traveling out of Ukraine. That's because they are needed to fight for their country.
To see the thousands of women and children that have been displaced by this situation, it's heartbreaking.
But how are these people feeling? I'm sure you can see a lot of it just by their emotions on their face.
You can see there's just a great resiliency. And they're trying to hang on to hope. And then there's others that you can tell that, I mean, they're just devastated. They're devastated that what's going on to their country and to their home, their livelihoods, their homes are being destroyed. They're being bombed out.
For days, Sturgill and the group of volunteers with Type of Wood Charities have shuttled about 60 refugees to safety with the use of 3 different vans. But he says the most heartbreaking thing is knowing that they won't be able to help every single one.
She was pleading that we could give her a ride, her 2 small children and her mother. And I was trying to explain to her that one of our vans was probably going to be completely full, and I wasn't sure if we were going to have room for them. It was a situation where I saw her with those 2 small children. I said, we got to make this work.
While the journey has been physically and emotionally draining for Rob and the others, he says the need doesn't stop here.
You go, 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 go. And then about at the end of the day, you got to go into your motel room and you just got to let it out. You just got to let it out because the next day you got to start up and do it again.
Really tough to hear. And with those volunteers are volunteers from all over the country, including some people who served missions in Ukraine from Utah who speak Ukrainian to help them with that language barrier. And take a look at this video we just received not long ago. A Polish family finally welcomed the Ukrainians that were in his van when we spoke. This was taken just minutes ago. So after a long trip, the family finally made it safe and sound to Poland. And while the volunteers use their own money to get there and stay in motels, Brian, 100% of the donations go to the Ukrainian refugees by helping them find safety. If people are interested in donating, we'll link that on our website, obviously, ktvb.com.
That video is awesome. To see those success stories, somebody arrives in safety and is taken care of by another family, that is amazing. But boy, it would be so tough to have to say no to a mother and her kids. I can only imagine. Thank you, Katya.